regret to report the death of Junior Seau, the 12-time Hall of Fame linebacker, 43 years old, was reportedly found dead in his Oceanside, California home early this morning. Junior Seau, 43 years old. Long career with the San Diego Chargers, then the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. The man who many view as a first-ballot Hall of Famer, again, found dead today. A statement from the San Diego Chargers. Everyone at the Chargers is in complete shock and disbelief right now. We ask everyone to stop what they are doing and send their prayers to Junior and his family. Another statement here from his alma mater, the University of Southern California. The Trojan family lost a legend today. This from the USC Athletics Twitter page. Junior Seau, we will miss you. Our condolences to his family. Hashtag RIP 55. No linebacker went to the Pro Bowl more than Junior Seau. Played on 2 Super Bowl teams. One Super Bowl 29 with the 1994 San Diego Chargers. Played on another Super Bowl as he ended his career in New England. Junior Seau, again, no doubt a Hall of Famer, dead at the age of 43. Steve Weich is here with me as well as we are inside the studios in L.A. Your first reaction, Steve, after covering this guy during his, again, what will be, we assume, Hall of Fame career?
Just absolutely sad more than anything. I mean, we don't know what drives anybody to do this. And, you know, not knowing Junior personally, but knowing him as a football player, just a tragic day in the NFL because Junior played long enough, 20 seasons, to where he spans several generations of fans. I mean, going back to USC when I first started watching him, covered him some from afar at a different newspaper, but from afar when he was with the Chargers, with the Dolphins, and with the Patriots, someone who was held to the highest esteem by his teammates. And I remember at a league meeting just a couple of years ago when the Patriots brought him back for what was his final season, Bob Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, said, this is a player who is the type of guy we need in our locker room. He was valued all the way up to the highest heights of people in the NFL. Just an absolute tragedy.
Junior Seau, not only a great player on the field, but Steve, as you mentioned as well, the guy that always had a smile on his face, a guy that always put the league's best interests forward. He always put the league's best foot first, if you could say that. He's a guy who represented so many of the things that I think all of us want this league to be. The great play, the charitable endeavors off the field, the smile, the giving back to the community. He was all those things.
Yeah, and again, we just, I mean, and that's what makes this, again, that much more tragic. He was young. Well, I believe he was 43 years old. Okay, so he's just ending his NFL career. And Andrew, unfortunately, we've seen a kind of a series of players, dying at a young age or taking their own lives. And this is another one with Junior Seau, clearly the most high profile because of such a high player. We don't know, what would cause somebody to do something like this, but he is somebody, again, going back to when he was at USC. I mean, there were great players that have come through that program, but he's somebody on that wall at USC who was one of the greatest linebackers ever. And we know the linebacker legacy at that program. And then again, with the Chargers, somebody who was a sideline-to-sideline player, a tough, hard-nosed player who just identified everything there was about playing that position. And just to think now at 43, at that age, he died, he went out, with a suicide. I think this is going to jar. I mean, we're looking at the string of tweets from players, former, present, athletic directors and things at USC. This is a devastating jolt to the National Football League and to folks who followed him in college.
Just to clarify, police are still investigating the cause of death. Again, police in Oceanside, California, went to the home of Junior Seau. And, again, we can't confirm that he has passed at 43. They are investigating the cause of death, but there was a report of a shooting at that home. Let's bring in Jason Lockenfor here. Jason, your memories of Junior Seau after covering the man.
I've got the chills sitting here. I really can't believe this is true. Such an ambassador for the league, such an ambassador for the city of San Diego and the Chargers franchise, and someone who stood for everything that was right in the NFL. He accepted being an icon. He accepted being a role model, and he reached back to others and tried to pull them up. Someone who teammates loved, coaches loved. I can just think of so many clips. There's the clip of Ryan Leaf, and he's about to go off on a reporter, and who jumps in but Junior Seau. everything he did on the field. And I just remember as growing up myself, when the Colts left Baltimore, I became a Chargers fan, and Junior Seau was right at the core of everything the Chargers did the entire time he was there, and getting them to a Super Bowl. And it's just incredibly sad. And if he did indeed take his own life, he was a tortured soul and someone who had a lot he was trying to deal with and grasp. And we'll see what the fallout of this becomes, whether it's perhaps another string of evidence as you look for causal links between concussions or brain trauma and some of these post-career tragedies. And there are some reports that he may have had a self-inflicted gun wound to the chest, in which case you're keeping your brain operable and available for study. So we'll see as full details emerge in the coming hours and days. But a devastating blow to everyone who knew him, to the Chargers organization, to the city of San Diego and the surrounding communities, and the entire NFL community.